So this is piece of mirror plexiglass, and I'm going to cut oval shape hole, big hole actually, in it. And to do that, first I have to decide, because this is mirror and I don't want to chip any mirror coating away, so mirror would be kind of broken. I need to decide from how I'm gonna cut it, and because my saw cuts on the way down, so most likely the top won't be chipped. If something will be chipped, then it will be a bottom, which is in my case exactly what I need. So now I need to outline the shape I need to cut off, and for that I prepared template which is kind of egg shape, and I found the place where it's supposed to be cut off. So, and again for this I just gonna take very fine marker, and I'm gonna outline this template shape to the plastic, to the mirror. Okay, now I have nice, thin and contrast line. I made it very fine, so I don't have a lot of, I know exactly how to cut, so my blade wouldn't play, so the line will be as much as possible straight, right shape. Okay, what we need to do now, obviously we need to insert blade somehow, so I guess the best way would be to drill hole and insert blade and start cutting. So now I have to choose what diameter of hole I want to drill in this plexiglass. So I have to choose the blade, right blade for plastics, and right here on the box it says skip tooth plastic from a 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch thick, and this is the blade. So that's the diameter I need to insert the blade. I have to take in consideration this part of the blade, so it's going to be inserted through. So I need to choose the right drill bit diameter for that. So I got the right drill bit diameter, and before I drill this, I want to make sure when I drill through there will be no chips on the opposite side, no will be chips off. So what I'm going to do, I'm gonna put piece of plywood under the plexiglass and keep it tight. When drill goes through, it will be under pressure from the bottom, so there will be no chip off from the plastic. And also keep in mind that because I have to cut on this line. Then, and valuable piece for me is outside of this hole. So I need to drill my hole inside of the line. So I have to drill inside. Okay, the hole is there, and now it's good enough to insert blade. And also, as you can see, the plexiglass has no chips from this side, so everything is looking good. Okay, now I need to make sure I won't scratch the face of plexiglass when I'm gonna cut it. And because the plexiglass will lay face down on this metal piece, I want to make sure it's nice and smooth. Even the plexiglass has protective plastic on it, but anyway, I want to make sure nothing will scratch the face of plexiglass. And if I need it, I want to smooth this plate with very fine sandpaper, like this one, about 400 grit. Just go nice and gently over the plate and remove anything what sticks out. And after that, to make it even more smoother, I'm gonna go with sandpaper 2000 grit and smooth this face, the surface of this plate, so the face of plexiglass will not get scratched. Okay, it feels good. Feels good. No sharp edges. Nothing. No sharp particles on the top. But now I will have slight problem with this machine because the arm of this machine is only 16 inches long, and my plexiglass is actually bigger than that. It's actually 24-inch wide and 30-inch long. So when I cut and turn, most definitely it's not gonna fit here. So what I will need to do, basically, I need to cut, instead of one hole for the blade insert, I think I'm gonna end up, to cut one or two more holes to insert blade, and start from different points, so I can turn around this plexiglass and see what this is exactly what I meant. See, it doesn't go through here. If I cut like this, so it's not going through. So I'm gonna need to cut another hole, but I'll see where I need it later when I start to cut. Okay, now another precaution I want to take with this foot, which will keep the plexiglass to the plate, so plexiglass, the sheet of plexiglass will not jump all over and the cutting will be more smooth. But the problem again is, it's not a problem, but it could be, because this is metal, obviously, and plexiglass is plastic, which is easy to scratch. So I want to make sure I don't scratch the plexiglass with this foot. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to put just a piece of masking tape to the foot, so it will be soft and not scratching the plexiglass. Just simply like this. I think that's supposed to work. Now there is no danger to scratch the surface of plexiglass. Okay, now I think I'm ready to insert to put the plexiglass on the machine and start to cut and see how it's gonna go. Let's see. So just we need to insert the blade inside this hole, and for that it's a little bit tricky, but nothing very complicated really. To work with such a big piece of plexiglass, obviously I needed bigger table to put this sheet of plexiglass comfortably and to work comfortably. So, and because my workshop is not set up for this type of work, so I had to improvise and make this big table just to put this to work comfortably with this. Okay, now it's time to insert the blade and start cutting. So I'll just put the hole and make sure the blade is in the right direction. Secure the blade. Secure it here. Now make right tension. I would say that's good. And I feel like I'm ready to cut. So let's turn on the machine and see if we can do the job. Okay, seems like good. So now we're gonna put this foot to secure this more strongly, and just keep working. Okay, now we have reached the point what I was talking about earlier, this corner. So I need to move this blade and do it from opposite side, I guess. Okay, so yeah, I reinserted the blade from opposite direction and start cutting now. Okay, again, here is the point. Again, this is not working anymore, so we need to reinsert. Voila. Voila. There. The hole in the mirror.